morning to everyone. I want to call the Drainage District Board of Directors meeting to order. We'll start with a roll call to establish quorum.
Eddie Cantu, Precinct 2.
Everardo Villarreal, Precinct 3.
Ellie Torres, Precinct 4.
Richard Cortez, County Judge. That constitutes a quorum. This is Singh. Will you please lead us in today's prayer?
Certainly will. Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Good morning to everyone. Let us have a word of prayer this morning. Father God, we continue to ask you to fill our cities, counties, state, and national political leaders with wisdom, understanding, discernment, knowledge, forgiveness, faithfulness, humility, and dignity. We continue to pray for our judge and four commissioners you've appointed to lead this great county of ours. We pray for our mayor, school board members, city councils, police chiefs, district attorneys, sheriff, judges, and all who serve local communities. Continue to grant them favor, increase their faith, and prepare them to pursue your excellence. Draw them to you and cause them to know and fulfill your purposes. Continue to place people in their path that will provide scriptural, sound, and godly counsel, for without your counsel, their plans will go awry. Impart your wisdom and revelation to them about leadership and help them to lead. Deal with our leaders about keeping their hearts and motives pure. We continue to ask you to make their hearts pliable, willing, and obedient to your will. Cause each of their lives to glorify your name. Lord, during this period of Advent, we want to draw closer to you. We want you to invade every corner and crevice of our weary hearts. Teach us to leave aside all fears for the future and to be as generous as you have been with us, giving everything you had, indeed your very life for our salvation. We trust in your loving providence that guides us every step throughout the day. Because we love you, we desire to look only to you so that you can become the strength of our weakness and the certitude of our entire life. Grant us the wisdom, the time, energy, and foresight to review how we each live our life with our family, our friends, our community, our work, and more importantly, with you, Lord. Scripture reminds us the more we seek you, the more we will find you. May we continue to seek you in everything we do, and may we always work as we're working for you. We ask all this in your Son, Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Did anybody sign up for open forum?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll go to the approval of the consent agenda.
Yes, Judge, consent agenda, approval, check register, items that have been vetted by the team, everything is in order. Approval's in order, sir.
Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries.
Thank you, sir. Item 5A, if I may, requesting approval of the 2024 holiday schedule. We are mirroring the county schedule and the federal schedule, being that the Cowboys are doing well, and there's another team that made it to the top 4 teams. I thought maybe Super Bowl Monday would be in order, or maybe BCS Championship Tuesday would be in order to take off, but now that we got a Texas team in there, but last time I proposed to Alabama, they said no, maybe Texas would consider. No. Okay, never mind. We'll just go to we'll go to the normal schedule that we have, sir. Which
You've gotten brave after we already approved your budget.
¿Qué pasó, mi juez? Okay. Yeah, it's the same. It mirrors the county, so we request approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. 5B, discussion updates relates to 2023 hurricane season. So this year, obviously, we didn't have, any major events. We did mobilize 29 pumps, 2 Gator pumps, 6-inch pumps, 21 12-inch pumps, and we're in the process of demobilizing right now. As soon as the hurricane season is over, we start demobilizing. We demobilized about a quarter of those right now, well, almost half, and should be finished here by the end of this month, demobilizing all the pumps so we can get inventory, do the PM maintenance, everything. We also assign the vehicles to our supervisors during this hurricane season. When hurricane season is over, we bring those vehicles in. So that's also been done as well. So there wasn't much, activity, thank God, but at the same time, I know we had the drought, but at the same time, it allows us to do a lot of work out of the district, both the in-house and outsourced work that is under construction. So we are continuing to improve our infrastructure to be in a better position and a higher level of protection if we do get a storm. So that's ongoing. So there's not much to report at this hurricane season, but just wanted to let you know that we are in the process of demobilizing everything that we had set up. I don't know if any questions or anything. If not, I'll move on, sir, to 5C, if I may. 5C1, requesting approval to submit the application FEMA for the Building Resilient Infrastructure and Communities Grant 2023 BRIC for the Southwest Wesco RDF project and Seminary RDF project, and approval of the general manager to execute the application and all subsequent forms pending final review. We do have a deadline of January 8th for this project. Ms. Barrera from my office is managing all the paperwork, preparing all the applications. So we'll get that in order. And that is a federal 75-25, federal/state 75, local match 25%. So if we are successful, we will, pursue it and hopefully get to it. Commissioner Cantu, we had one last time, but unfortunately we had to change because of the RDF that they wanted New York money
Right.
for. We made it to the selection, and then we might make it to the next step, but then we're going to have to see what we can do. But we're still in the process of that one, so, I think Yvette did a good job of putting that together last time, and she's working on this one as well, so, we'll hopefully pursue this one. So I ask for
Thank you.
your approval on that.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you. C2, requesting approval to submit an application FEMA for the Hazard Mitigation Grant Program, HMGPDR 4705 for Benson Palm Drive Drainage Improvement Project, and approval of the drainage, for general manager to execute the application, and also some forms pending final legal review. This one has a deadline of February 2nd. And again, Ms. Barrera from my office is prepping all the information, so we'll be submitting that before the deadline. So we ask for your action on this one.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
C3, requesting approval to submit an application for Texas Water Mill for the Other Infrastructure Fund for the North Main Drain Project, and approval of the drain, District General Manager to execute the application, and also submit forms pending final legal review. This was a deadline, obviously to be determined. Right now, they're just in, I guess, the, what's it called, the comment period. And then once we know when the deadline will be, we'll make sure we put it forward. This is our main drain, which is a general project for the area. It's a large application, 28.2 million is what we're looking at. So if we are granted that, based on the previous application, we anticipate about probably 8 million in grant, and then the rest will be whatever interest rate they determine. Last one was 0%. I don't know if that's going to be the case this time, but whatever it is, it's still a great gain for the district. And that money, that 8 million that comes back, if we're successful, they'll be redistributed, to the general, because it is a major, it's a general project. So, that hopefully we're successful in that. So, we ask for your approval on this.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
And then the last one, requesting approval to submit application to Texas Water and Environmental State Water Implementation Fund for Texas, which is a SWIFT Clean Water State Revolving Fund, and the Drink Water State Revolving Fund for Delta Region Water Management Project, and approval of the general manager to execute application, and also some forms pending final review. This one has a February 1st and a March 1st deadline. And again, this is something that we pursue on a yearly basis based on the ability to produce water from our project. We are right now in the protocol stage and testing stage. By March, we should have already the report submitted to TCEQ in hopes of getting an approval by mid or by the end of the year from TCEQ on the methodology that we're going to use to produce water for my drain. So, and hopefully that is the case, and we're going to still try to pursue these type of fundings available for us to get this project, or to continue this project and get into providing potable water for the future. So we ask for your approval on this.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you. D1, requesting approval of memorandum of understanding between Dow County Drainage District 1, Urban County, and the City of Mercedes. It relates to South Mercedes Lateral Improvement Project Phase 3, 2018 CDBG DR Infrastructure Competition, pending final legal review. If I may, I'll read them all, sir. These are all agreements that we have in place, sir. D2, requesting approval of memorandum of understanding by and between Dow County Drainage District 1, Dow County, Urban County, and City of La Villa as it relates to East Lateral North Weir Project 2018 CDBG DR Infrastructure Competition, pending final legal review. Item 3, requesting approval of memorandum of understanding by and between Dow County Drainage District 1 and Dow County, Urban County, and City of Progreso relates to City of Progreso Drainage Outfall Project 2018 CBG DR Infrastructure Competition, pending final review. Item 4, requesting approval of memorandum of understanding by and between Dow County Drainage District 1 and Dow County, Urban County, and in Dow County as it relates to the Palmview Lateral Improvement Project Phase 1 2018 HMID Competition, pending final legal review. Item 5, requesting approval of memorandum of understanding by and between Dow County District 1, Hidalgo County, Irvine County, and Hidalgo County as it relates to the Palmview Lateral Improvement Project Phase 2 2019 HMID competition pending final review. Recommend approval of items D 1 through 5.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item E, acceptance and approval work session number 8 to provide construction material testing in total amount of $12,697.95 as submitted by BDC Engineering LLC for the Rincon de Encinas Phase 3 Stormwater Improvement Contract Number C, CDD 123036075.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carries. Thank you. Item F, possible action to grant partial release of easement right-of-way pertaining request made by landowner Bada Real Estate LLC and authorize execution of the same by the chairman, subject to final review. So this is one of our Mission Inlet projects that we have, Mission Inlet properties where we have the easement there. It's something that it's going to be forthcoming to the district and to the board of directors here in the future when we start releasing properties. We vetted it with legal counsel. Follow the process. They submitted an appraisal. The total appraisal is $2.94 a square foot for that area, as appraised by their appraiser. We reviewed it. Our appraiser that we used to review it had some comments, but overall concurred with the value, which is $360,000 based on the acreage. 25% of that is $90,000, so that would be the action we would be taking to release those easements, the $90,000 collection for that. We follow the process as discussed and established by the board.
You need approval?
Yes, sir.
Motion to,
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item G, requesting approval to issue payment on award. Special Commissioners Mario Garcia, Diana Lea Ramirez, and Rossi Rodriguez in the amount of $1,750 each pertaining to condemnation proceedings for cost number CCD 0718D parcel OD 5A Federico Vasquez.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
one question, Judge. So, like in some of those cases where they act unaccordingly, it comes to our agenda and we could just, these payments to the judges,
Yes.
to the special commissioners, they always come to us?
Yes. Yeah, what we started doing is start listing all the payees, so that way there's transparency and there's no issue with, who's getting paid and all that, because it's all public record.
So sometimes, Commissioner, it's been, the names have appeared in the backup to the agenda item, and so this one, though, the names are actually on the agenda item.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so that way it's public information and everything, so we know what everyone is there and any questions come up.
Okay.
Yes, sir. H1, approval.
There hasn't been a vote.
Oh,
Yeah, there was. I
yes.
spoke after.
Yeah, I guess, I
There
know
was a
there was a
vote?
motion second, and then there was,
Second.
during the vote, I know you
Okay.
mentioned the comments, so just for
Let's
clarity
do it
of the
again.
record.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, sir. Approval application payment number 4 in the amount of $302,895.22 from Welch Excavation for construction contract CACD 122-066-0502, as recommended by project engineer Mr. Azaldua from my office.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
6A, approve application payment number 8 in the amount of $120.61 from Core Equipment LLC pertaining to construction contract CACD 122-030-0712, project engineer ICE Consulting Engineers.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 7, sir, I'll cover them all, if that's okay, Judge. 7A, requesting approval of supplemental agreement number 3 to provision engineering service agreement and work authorization number 1 for 4.5 Mile Road and North Dauphin Road 2018 bond referendum project number 3 with contract CCD 119-053-1105 with CHA Group to reflect the revised period of service to end May 31st, 2024, subject to final review and compliance House Bill 1295. Item 7B, requesting approval for right of possession agreement between Cristina C. Aguilera and Hidalgo County Junction Number 1 as it relates to parcel 23-6 of the 2018 bond project 23 Mile 11 North and Texas Boulevard Drainage Project, authority for District General Manager to execute documents. 7C, requesting approval of change order number 1 for the increase in the amount of $64,700 and 2 additional construction calendar days in connection with the Project Jackson Road Drain Phase 2, 2018 bond referendum project number 16, contract number CACD 123-02606, 30 where RDH Site and Concrete LLC as recommended project engineer, Katina Hanley Associates, subject to compliance, House Bill 1295. 7D, requesting approval of change order number 3, reflecting an increase in the amount of $157.35.90, and 30 additional construction calendar days for Mid-Valley Airport Ditch 18B drainage improvements, 2018 bond referendum project number 19, contract number CACD 122-020-0531, War Mill LLC as recommended project manager B2Z Engineering. Item 7E, approval of application payment number 3 in the amount of $143,286.30 for Mobile LLC pertaining to construction contract CACD 121-050R0530, project engineer, Mr. Alsuna from my office. 7E2, approval application number 5 in the amount of $69,994.80 from Mobile LLC pertaining to construction contract number CACD 122-020-0531, project engineer, Ms. Barrera from my office. And 7E3, approval application payment number 14 in the amount of $128,880 from Gonzalez Engineering pertaining to construction contract CACD 121-023-0727, project engineer, BDC Engineering. 7A through E, sir.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. 8A, discussion updates relates to Rainbow Drain Phase 2 Restore Act. So this is just a quick update. We do have our Restore Act ongoing right now. Let me see where that. We have with the Department of Treasury. We did have a visit with them, Department of Treasury, in November 16th. They came down. Ms. Maureen Clovers, the program director, Shelby Cervais, award analyst, Nicole Edwards, senior awards manager, and Iris Almazan, awards program analyst. So they all came down to look at the project, and we had TCQ as well, Ms. Sherry Land and Marisa Jimenez as well from TCQ visit. We took them to the job site to evaluate, where we are, because this is something that we're very proud of. We've got certified by the Treasury / TCQ to perform this work in lieu of outsourcing it, because the amount that they had available versus the cost was about another $5 million. So we took upon ourselves to do it. We started in 2020. The contract started then, and through all the process and environmentals and everything that had to be cleared, we were able to get the permit approved in June of 2021. And then we were able to mobilize equipment in June of last year, after everything was in place and so forth. So we're approximately right now about 50% complete, and we anticipate completing the project ahead of the end date of the grant. And the grant ends in 2025, I believe October, and we should be finished by March of 2025. So, just wanted to give an overview that we did have that visit. It was very, very positive. There may be an ability to seek additional funds because they haven't used all their funds, so we're trying to seek an additional funds to cover some of the costs that we're going to have above what we had projected because of the change in salaries and everything, to the tune of maybe up 1.5 million. So something we're proud of, something that the district, is performing. They were surprised actually what they saw. They didn't imagine such a cumbersome job and big, and I'm very proud of the team, very proud of what we're doing out there. So just wanted to give a quick overview of that. So, any questions? If not, we do have items in closed session, sir.
Pursuant to subchapter D of the Chapter 551 Texas Government Code, we'll be retiring to closed session to discuss items listed under Code Section 551.071, .072, and .074. I have a motion to do that.
Motion made. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. It is 9:50. We will be there a while. We've got some things to discuss. Okay, we're back from closed session. It's 24 minutes after 10. We do have some action items.
On 10A, Judge, possible action on real estate acquisition. Action is required to authorize Mr. Sassine to proceed as discussed in the closed meeting.
Motion made.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
And with respect to item 9C1, action is required to authorize county judge and Mr. Sassine and legal counsel to proceed as discussed in the closed meeting.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I believe that concludes all of our agenda items. I have a motion to adjourn.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We are adjourned. Now I want to call the meeting of the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court to order. We will start with a roll call to establish quorum.
Eddie Cantu, precinct 2.
Everardo Villarreal, precinct 3.
Ellie Torres, precinct 4.
Richard Cortez, County Judge, that constitutes a quorum. Today, we're very honored to have, there's a Marine in the house. We have a U.S. Marine veteran, Weldon Bo Nixon. He received the rank of corporal. He served from 1997 to 2001, and he currently is a practicing attorney here in McAllen. Would you please lead us in today's pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Bo. He's also the father, a very proud father of a very good baseball player. I think he signed a professional contract. Today's prayer will be led by Dr. Jennifer Culberson. She is our Chief of Staff for Precinct 4 for Internal Affairs. Doctor?
Please bow your heads. Gracious and merciful Creator, as we gather for this county government meeting during the holiday season, we pause to acknowledge the warmth and spirit of togetherness that fills the air. In these moments, we express our gratitude for the community we serve and the opportunity to work towards its betterment. May we remember with compassion those who are less fortunate in our community. May our efforts as public servants reflect the true spirit of the season, reaching out to uplift and support those who may be in need. May we always remember when we are faced with difficult times, we must trust in you to seek guidance. Dear Lord, as we approach the holidays, we ask for your blessings upon our community. May joy, peace, and goodwill abound, and may our collective efforts lead to a brighter and more prosperous future for all. In your gracious name we pray. Amen.
Please remain standing for just a moment. On behalf of the citizens and employees of Hidalgo County, we would like to extend our most sincere condolences to the Hernandez family for their loss. Last month, we lost Sergio Hernandez, former precinct operator, precinct 4 equipment operator, passed away on Wednesday of November the 29th of 2023. I would like to ask for a moment of silence to pay respect to this special individual who worked for the county for over 20 years. Thank you very much. I'd like everyone to keep his wife and family in prayer. Thank you.
Judge, I'd like to make a statement if I may. Today, we remember Zenaido Hernandez, former Precinct 4 equipment operator and an exemplary employee who dedicated 21 years of his life to serving our county. His skilled hands maneuvered heavy equipment with precision, shaping the landscape of the Precinct 4 county roads and laying the foundation for progress. Beyond the profound work ethic he displayed every day on the job, Zenaido's warm smile and unwavering commitment left an indelible mark on both the projects he undertook and the hearts of his colleagues. As we reflect on his memory, we celebrate a man whose hard work and dedication continue to resonate on the roads and communities he helped build. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Next item is the approval of the consent agenda.
Judge, Commissioners, with your permission, I'd like to pull some agenda items. I'd like to pull consent agenda items 3A, B, and C. Consent agenda items 8A, 1, and 2. Consent agenda item 14E, 4A. Consent agenda item 14N, 5. And consent agenda item 10A.
Make a motion to approve the rest of the consent.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
So Judge, Commissioners, before we go to consent agenda item 3A, B, and C very quickly, Commissioner Fuentes is not with us, but out of an abundance of caution, Commissioner Fuentes, if he is online, will be abstaining from any discussion and/or action regarding consent agenda item 8A1 and 2. If I could have a motion, please?
Motion made.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Let the record show that Commissioner Fuentes abstained from any action and discussion of these items.
Consent.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Judge. Consent agenda items 14E, 4A. Commissioner Villarreal will be abstaining from any discussion and/or action for the record. Could I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Let the record show Commissioner Villarreal abstained from any discussion or action on this item. Motion carries.
Thank you. And consent agenda item 14 and 5. Commissioner Villarreal, for the record, will be abstaining from any discussion and/or action. A motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion
Aye.
carries. Let the record show Commissioner Villarreal abstained from any discussion or action on this item.
And consent agenda item 10A, there will be no action this morning. So we go back to consent agenda items 3A, B, and C.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. Consent agenda item 3A, recognition of Agent Joe Mireles receiving HR 24. Whereas on the 13th of July 2023, the Texas House of Representatives, during its 88th legislative session, passed House Resolution 24, HR 24, and whereas Hidalgo County Commissioners Court extends its congratulations to Agent Joe Mireles on his selection as the South Region Officer of the Year by the Texas Narcotic Officers Association. Now therefore be it proclaimed that the HR 24 of the Texas House of Representatives is hereby adopted into the record of the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court. Seeking approval.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Where are they? Put them in front of the TV. Come on. Why don't you put them in front of the TV so we can look at it?
Yes,
Thank you.
good morning, Judge and Commissioners. As a state rep, we have a civic duty to honor great Texans, and especially when they come from Hidalgo County, and we have 3 that we're honoring today. I file House Resolution 24 for Agent Joe Mireles from the South Region for winning South Region Officer of the Year. It is my honor to present and congratulate him as Texas Narcotics Officers Association South Texas Region Officer of the Year. He has over 30 years of experience in law enforcement, over 3 different law enforcement agencies that he's worked for: Houston Police Department, McAllen Police Department, and the HIDTA Task Force, which is the Hidalgo County High Intensity Drug Trafficking Task Force. Thank you, Agent Mireles, for all your service and for what you do for our state and definitely for our county. Thank you.
Moving on to consent agenda item 3B,
You want to move him up close to you, if he's here?
Kelly McCormick.
Yeah.
Recognition of Kelly McCormick receiving HR 25. Whereas on the 13th of July 2023, the Texas House of Representatives, during its 88th legislative session, passed House Resolution 25, HR 25, and whereas Hidalgo County Commissioners Court extends its congratulations to Kelly McCormick on his selection as the Prosecutor of the Year by the Texas Narcotic Officers Association. Now therefore be it proclaimed that the HR 25 of the Texas House of Representatives is hereby adopted into the record of the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court. Seeking approval.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. He's got a beautiful family. Why don't we bring him out here also?
Yes, Judge, let's bring up his family. Judge, I've had the honor and privilege of knowing Mr. McCormick for several years, and he has been an advocate for the Border Prosecution Unit. And folks don't realize the impact that that has for border communities, especially for us down here in South Texas. And he truly is a champion. We're very lucky to have him down here. I think other counties have tried prying him away from us, so it's very important that we tie him up and keep him down here. So thank you so much. And House Resolution 25 is honoring Kelly McCormick as the Prosecutor of the Year. The Texas Narcotics Officers Association named him Prosecutor of the Year, and he's served Hidalgo County for over a decade, working intensely with multiple federal, state, and local agencies within Hidalgo County's Border Prosecution Unit, which is called the BPU. In addition to his great work in collaboration with the Border Prosecution Unit, Mr. McCormick is a certified instructor with the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement. I want to thank you for your dedication, everything you do, Kelly. You truly are a champion, and I've had the honor and privilege to see what he does, so I'm very thankful that we have him here, and we got to keep him down here. So thank you very much.
We need to get the constable up there too.
Yes.
Consent agenda item 3C, recognition of Deputy Constable Alfonso Fuentes receiving HR 26. Whereas on the 13th of July 2023, the Texas House of Representatives during its 88th legislative session passed House Resolution 26, HR 26, and whereas Hidalgo County Commissioners Court extends its congratulations to Deputy Constable Alfonso Fuentes and his K-9 partner Max on being named the K-9 Detection Team of the Year by the Texas Narcotic Officers Association. Now therefore be it proclaimed that the HR 26 of the Texas House of Representatives is hereby adopted into the record of the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court. Seeking approval.
So moved. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Well, Judge and Commission, unfortunately, he didn't bring his partner Max today, which is the one we really wanted to honor. But no, I'm just joking. He's done a phenomenal job. And House Resolution 26 is to honor Deputy Constable Alfonso Fuentes and his partner Max, and congratulating them on the K-9 Detection Team of the Year. Deputy Fuentes has served Hidalgo County Precinct 4 since 2015 and went to join the High Intensity Drug Trafficking Task Force, HIDTA, in 2019. I want to congratulate him and his partner and for everything he does. And we have some good law enforcement officers down here in South Texas, and we're very honored to recognize them and show them how important they are to our community and to our state. So thank you very much, Judge and Commission, for allowing me the privilege to be out here and present these gentlemen with these honors.
She's framing it.
Ready? On the count of three, please. 1, 2, and 3. One more. Got it? Thank you.
Okay. Father, do we have anybody sign up for open forum?
Yes, sir, Judge, we have one participant for open forum. And so, before we get started for open forum,
Who is it, Bubba?
it is Mr. Manuel Pescador. Mr. Pescador?
Is he present or online?
No, he's not present, so
Yeah, you don't have to read that.
thank you. We can move on, Judge.
Okay, well, next is item 6A.
Yes, 6A, Judge, Commissioners, for the County Judge's Office, we have discussion, consideration, and ratification of the submission of a continuation application for Vista Award. That would be 21 VSGTX 008 from AmeriCorps for fiscal year 2024. I'm asking for approval.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 7A, District Attorney's Office.
Good morning, Judge. Commissioner Rosalinda Cantu presenting for the District Attorney's Office. Item 7A, the DA Victim Assistance Program Grant. We're asking for approval of number 1 and 2. Approval to accept the award for fiscal year 2022 Hidalgo County DA's Office Victim Assistance Program Grant. Number 292430 in the amount of $1,314,333.03 from the Office of the Governor, Criminal Justice Division for the period of October 1st, 2023 through September 30th, 2024, with authority for county judges authorized official to accept award electronically. And we're also asking for approval of the certification of revenues as certified by the county auditor for the fiscal year 2022 VAP grant in the amount of $1,314,333.03 and appropriation of the same.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 7B, Hidalgo County DA's Office Border Prosecution Grant. We're asking for approval to submit a BPU grant number 2537811 budget adjustment to the Office of the Governor.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Judge.
Sheriff's Office.
Judge, my apologies. I'm getting, Mr. Pescador was actually outside. If we could please have Mr. Pescador, Manuel,
Use the open forum.
open forum. Mr. Pescador, there's a 3-minute time limit. I'll advise you when there's 1 minute left, and I'll start when you start, sir.
Thank you. I'm going to be brief. Thank you. I have to go to the restroom. I saw a lot of people in here, so I thought it was going to take longer. La única razón que estoy aquí es porque vine hace como 6 semanas tocante un caso donde la compañía que yo trabajo, alguien sacó un permiso. Y esta corte oyó ese permiso, estuvo en agenda. Yo fui, hablé con varias gente, mandé como algunos 10 emails, grabé todo con video, con 2 cámaras. En la oficina de mis torres me atendieron muy bien, con 2 cámaras. No las he puesto en YouTube ni TikTok, porque dije yo, pues ya vieron que estoy grabando, tal vez hacen algo, pero no han hecho nada, ni me han contestado los emails. Mi pregunta, como lo dije el otro día, si yo agarro el nombre del señor Cantú y voy y saco un permiso y viene la agenda, a mí no me va a pasar nada. Porque ahora parece que hay otra víctima del mismo contratista. Este contratista hizo un LLC, vienen de México, abren la compañía, agarran una compañía local, usan la información local y vienen a sacar permisos. Y a veces esas compañías locales no saben lo que están haciendo. Y luego viene con ustedes como una agenda. Eso creo yo que es ilegal y peligroso, porque iban a romper una calle, iban a estar parando tráfico de 2 sentidos, iban a meter líneas de drenaje, de sewer, que si no está bien puesto puede estallar, se puede sumir la calle. Y nadie verificó quién es el contratista ese. No tiene ni insurance, ni workers' comp, ni traffic control. Y como nosotros sí tenemos eso,
1 minute.
usaron nuestra información. Sí les voy a pedir si alguien puede contestar los emails, mínimo, y así ya no tengo que venir. y no tengo que poner nada en YouTube, ni en TikTok, ni nada de eso. Yo lo que quiero es que las cosas bien sigan bien y lo que no está mal, pues que se ajuste, ¿verdad? Si ocupan información, hay emails, ahí viene mi número de teléfono, siempre lo contesto. Doy lujo de detalle cómo pasaron las cosas para que ustedes vean el fraude, cómo se cometió. Gracias.
Thank you, sir. Gracias.
Thank you.
You familiar with that, Bobby?
Yes. Okay. Judge, we do now have the sheriff's office. Oh, yes, translation.
No problem. The reason I'm here is because I came 6 weeks ago. Where I work, they took a permit on our alleged name, and the court heard that permit. I sent 10 emails and recorded all with 2 cameras. I thought that was going to be enough. I didn't put it on TikTok, but there has been no answer. My question is, if I took Mr. Cantu's name and took a permit with it, nothing would happen to me. There is another victim with the same contractor that happened this, and he takes out permits from local companies and uses all their information. They were going to break a road, they were going to stop traffic, sewers, and that can be very dangerous because it can collapse. And no one verified that contractor who he was. He doesn't have insurance, doesn't have work comp. So I just want an answer for the emails. So I don't put this on YouTube and TikTok. I want all good things to remain, and the ones that are not to be adjusted. I want all the details. I can also answer all the details about this fraud.
We're back to item 8A, Sheriff's Department.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners. Item 8A, seeking approval pursuant to Texas Local Government Code Subchapter D 263-151, declaration of asset number 76552, the issued firearm, as further detailed in supporting documentation contained herein as surplus for the purpose of disposition as permitted by the Government Code Chapter 614. 8A2, pursuant to Government Code Section 614, permitting a peace officer retiring from a governmental entity to purchase their assigned firearm, requesting that Hidalgo County Commissioners Court approve the value of Senior Deputy John Vasquez issued firearm at the fixed asset value with supporting documentation attached at $107.25.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 8B, Sheriff's Office Fiscal Year 2022 SCAP Grant. Approval of partial appropriation and certification of revenues as certified by the County Auditor for the fiscal year 2022 SCAP Grant in the amount of $250,000 from total award in the amount of $911,208 for the purchase of 3 fully equipped transport vans for the Hidalgo County Jail.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 8C, Sheriff's Office Fiscal Year 2023 SCAP Grant. Authorization and approval to accept fiscal year 2023 State Criminal Alien Assistance Program SCAP Grant award in the amount of $1,011,901 from the U.S. Department of Justice, Office of Justice Programs, DOJ, with the authority for county judge as authorized official to sign required documents.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 8D, discussion and consideration and approval to appoint Ashley Joanne Ocañas, Derek Morin, Cassandra Sierra, and Valerie Flores Rivera, students at the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley as interns under the Hidalgo County Sheriff's Office Law Enforcement Internship Program for the period of January 2024 to May of 2024.
So moved. Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Constable Precinct 1, item 9A.
Yes, good morning, Judge and Commissioners. Sergeant Salazar for Constable Celestino Avila Jr. Item 9A, discussion, consideration, and approval to appoint Richard Osuna and Joshua R. Garcia as Reserve Deputy Constables by Constable Celestino Avila Jr., Constable Precinct 1, in accordance with the Texas Government Code, Section 86.02.
So moved. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you very much. Human Resources, Erica
Thank you.
Reyna.
Good morning, Judge Commissioners. Erika Reyna for the Department of Human Resources. Item 10A, I'm requesting a waiver of the following if applicable for the personnel items listed. I need action on item number 3, the budget amendment policy, personnel-related amendments.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 10B for the Health Department, approval to extend the following time-limited positions effective January the 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2024. I'm requesting to extend the slots as listed, a supervisor 1, grade 9, and a clerk 1, grade 1.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 10C for the District Attorney's Office, Chapter 59 Fund. Approve the following actions effective upon Commissioners Court approval and for calendar year 2024. Requesting to increase the supplemental allowance for slot 0140 for Assistant District Attorney 5 from $6,970 to $10,464, and to add supplemental allowance to slot 0200 Assistant District Attorney 5 in the amount of $3,616. Item number 2 is approve of the following actions effective upon Commissioners Court approval through December 31st, 2024. This is to add supplemental allowance for slot 201, Executive Assistant 2 in the amount of $2,000, and slot 0202, Executive Assistant 2 in the amount of $2,000.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 10D for County Court at Law number 9. Approve the following actions effective upon Commissioners Court approval and for calendar year 2024. I'm requesting to remove the interpreter allowance from via slot 0004 and Assistant Court Coordinator in the amount of $6,000 and to add that interpreter allowance to slot 0003, the Court Coordinator, in the exact same amount of $6,000.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 10E for Precinct 2 from Road and Bridge. Approve the following action effective upon Commissioners Court approval and for calendar year 2024. The action is to create slot 0125, a Field Operations Inspector at a grade 9.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 10F for Precinct 3, approve of the following action effective December 15, 2023 through December 31st, 2024. The action is to extend supplemental allowance for slot 0125, an Assistant Chief Administrator in the amount of $10,000. And item F2, approve the following action effective January the 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2024 to extend the supplemental allowance for slot 0025, a Maintenance 4 position in the amount of $3,600.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item 10G for Precinct 4, approve of the following actions effective January 1st, 2024. The action is to delete slot 0007 and Equipment Operator 3, grade 10, and create slot 0123 and Administrative Assistant 1, grade 4. Item 10G2 is approve the following actions effective January the 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2024. It's to extend the supplemental allowances for slot 0004, a Budget Manager 1, in the amount of $5,000. Slot 0005, a Coordinator 2 of Special Projects, in the amount of $8,000. Slot 0004, an Administrative Assistant 2, in the amount of $1,500. And slot 0016, an Equipment Operator 4, in the amount of $5,000.
Motion to approve.
I have a comment.
sorry.
Erica, there's an error. That was supposed to be a create administrative assistant for grade 10. So can we
Okay.
just take no action on,
Well, Legal Counsel, can we correct that for the record?
Let's start over.
On which item? On
on
the administrative assistant?
And
Yes.
G1.
Yeah.
G1?
I mean, yeah, you can make that correction on the record.
Okay. So let me read again, item 10G1 for the
No,
record, approve the
if-
following actions.
Miss
effective-
Erica.
Yes.
Can we, Ms. Josie, can we take action to rescind the action that was just acted upon?
Right. You need to
So,
do it first.
Commissioners, can we have a motion
Make a
rescinding
motion to rescind the action we just took.
for
Second.
G1?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now, the new,
Go ahead, Ms. Erica.
Okay. Item 10G1, approve the following actions effective January the 1st, 2024, to delete slot 0007 and equipment operator 3, grade 10, and create slot 0123, administrative assistant 4, at a grade 10.
Motion to approve?
Second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item 10H for the County Judge's Office, approve the following actions effective January the 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2024. This is to extend slot 0001 and administrative assistant 4, grade 10, and slot 0001, a deputy emergency management coordinator 2 at a grade 13, and create slot T0008, a program manager 3 at a grade 17. Item 10H2 is approval for the employees listed on Exhibit A to continue employment in the respective positions.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Ms. Erica, the next item we'll take further down the agenda.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Item 11, Judge.
Okay. Urban County, Mr. De La Garza.
Good morning, it's Nelly. Item 11, good morning, Judge and Commissioners. The item 11A, subject to compliance with House Bill 1295, the Urban County Program is requesting consideration and action to award and enter into a construction contract with 2GS LLC DBA Earthworks Enterprise, the lowest responsible bidder, in the amount of $185,800, utilizing UCP funds from fiscal year 36 Alton Street Improvement Funds.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 11B, subject to compliance with House Bill 1295, the Urban County Program is requesting consideration and action to award and enter into a construction contract with 2GS LLC DBA Earthworks Enterprise, the lowest responsible bidder, in the amount of $108,498, utilizing UCP funds from fiscal year 35 Sullivan City Street Improvement Funds.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
11C, I have 3 items. If it's okay, I can read them all. Requesting approval of memorandum of understanding by and between Hidalgo County Drainage District Number 1, Urban County, and the City of Mercedes as it relates to the South Mercedes Lateral Improvement Project Phase 3, 2018 CDBG-DR infrastructure competition, pending legal review. Item 2, requesting approval of memorandum of understanding by and between Hidalgo County Drainage District Number 1, Urban County, and the City of La Villa as it relates to the Eastern Lateral Northern Weir Project 2018 CDBG-DR infrastructure competition, pending legal review. Number 3, requesting approval of memorandum of understanding by and between Hidalgo County Drainage District Number 1, Urban County, and the City of Progreso as it relates to the City of Progreso Drainage Outfall Project 2018 CDBG-DR infrastructure competition, and is pending legal review.
Motion to approve?
I'm sorry.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Next item is 12A, Human Health and Human Services Department. Mr. Olivares, first of all.
Good morning, Judge Commissioners. This is Eddie Olivares, Hidalgo County Health and Human Services. I have several items today. Item 12A is pursuant to Chapter 121 Local Public Health Reorganization Act, Section 121.006, requesting approval of scheduled fees for Hidalgo County Health and Human Services Department Immunization Division services to be effective January 2nd, 2024. And we're looking at a fixed fee for text vaccination for children's copay of $10 and an adult immunization expansion program copay of $20, sir.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item B is requested approval to submit a budget revision to reallocation available funds to request an extension of program period for the following programs: vaccinating capacity number HHS 001019500022, and the health disparities number HHS 00105760025 requesting approval to submit a budget revision to reallocation available funds to request an extension of the program period and to accept additional funds in the amount of $336,363 for the ELC COVID program number HHS 0008127000025. And then number 3 is requesting approval to submit grant renewal application for immunization FY25 grant program in the amount of $649,320.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item C is the Healthcare Funding District. This was discussion and consideration and approval to draw down funds from the Hospital Aggravated Reimbursement Program, or HARP, for 2022 private retroactive payment and intergovernmental transfers in the amount to be determined by Health and Human Services Commission. Instructions from the Local Provider Participation Fund with a transfer date of December 18th, 2023, and a settlement date of December 19th, 2023. Those figures are going to be in either this afternoon or tomorrow morning, but we're already coordinating with the tax office on that, sir. There is no impact to our general fund.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item B is approval certification of revenue certified by the county auditor for the Local Provider Participation Fund in the amount to be determined by Health and Human Services Commission in accordance to the tax office and county auditor, sir.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
The last item there is, sir, is approval of appropriations of funds for the Local Provider Participation on the amount to be determined by Health and Human Services Commission in accordance with the tax office and, of course, our auditor's office review.
Motion to approve?
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Eddie, again, sorry for your loss. Eddie lost his mother recently.
My condolences, Eddie.
Thank you very much, Judge Commissioners. She's in heaven with the love of her life right now, so she's enjoying that.
There you go. Thank you,
Have a
Eddie.
blessed day, sir. Thank you.
Next item is Community Service Agency, Mr. Longoria.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Item 13A is discussion, consideration, and possible action to recommend approval to reject the one bid proposal submitted on November 14, 2023 for the 2024 Community Needs Assessment Project.
And Mr. Longoria, the reason for the recommendation?
We only received one submittal, and we wanted to ensure that there was going to be enough coverage to enough bids to be able to make a good decision.
So one quick question, when this was bid out, did you work through purchasing department?
We worked together. We received advice from purchasing, but we have subsequently sought their advice, and they recommended, since we only received one bid, that we go ahead and go out for bids once again.
Okay.
So Mr. Amezcua has been involved in this process on the back end.
Thank you.
I have a motion.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Longoria.
Item number 2 is requesting approval to re-advertise for bids for the 2024 Community Needs Assessment Project.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Longoria.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Commissioners.
Item 14A, Ms. Ramirez.
Hi, good morning, Judge and Commissioners. Carissa Ramirez with the Hidalgo County WIC Program. Item 14A1, requesting approval to submit the fiscal year 2023-2024 WIC Local Agency Contractor Information Form Special Supplemental Nutrition Program for Women, Infants, and Children, WIC. 2, requesting approval to submit FY24 Form A base page for Lactation Support Center services.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Planning Department, Mr. Ureste, 15A.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. 15A1, I'm looking for preliminary approval with the variance request for Davis Groves at Villanueva Estate Subdivision in Precinct 4. This is a 93 single-lot family subdivision. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion
Aye.
carries.
15-1B, Alberto Crossing subdivision in precinct 4. This is a one-lot, single-family, and one-lot commercial. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 15-2A, final approval with financial guarantee for S.A. Dominguez subdivision in precinct 4. This is a one-lot, single-family subdivision. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries.
15-2B, Cantera Hermosa Phase 4 subdivision in precinct 1. This is a 123-lot, single-family subdivision off of Eldora Road and Tower Road. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
15-3A for final approval, Las Comadres number 11 subdivision in precinct 3. This is off of Dolphin Road and Mile 3 Road. It's a 68 single-family lot subdivision. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
15-3B, Cantera Hermosa Phase 3 subdivision in precinct 1. This is a 144 single-lot family subdivision in Eldora Road and Tower Road. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next item, 15-3C, Los Cortijos subdivision in precinct 4. This is off of Trenton Road and Tower Road. This is a 181 single-lot family subdivision. Staff recommends approval.
Motion to, second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Thank you all. Have a good day.
Item 16A, Commissioner Fuentes.
Yes, Judge, Commissioner, with your permission for Commissioner Fuentes, Precinct 1. 16A is discussion, consideration, approval of order, closing, abandoning, and vacating county road, more specifically a 60-foot road right-of-way, 0.71 of an acre tract of land being part of portions of lots 135, 136, and 137, Delta Orchards Company, Unit Number 2, Hidalgo County, Texas.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 16B for Commissioner Precinct 1 is requesting approval to accept a counter office to purchase a tract of land known as parcels number 41, 45, 46 associated with Mile 6 West Road Improvement Projects, which would be RCSJ number 0921-02-355, with authority for county judge to sign the administrative evaluation and approval form.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Commissioner Cantu, item 17A.
Appointment of representative and alternate to the Amigos del Valle Board. I'm going to appoint Augusto Contreras, and the alternate is Olivia Gomez. And, sorry.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
B, reappointment of board member to the Tropical Texas Behavioral Health Board of Trustees for a 2-year term. And I'm going to reappoint Chief Gabriel Castañeda.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Budget and Management. Mr. Soto.
Yes. Good morning, Judge Commissioners. Item 18A, I'll be reading, there's numbers 1, 2, and 3. I'll be reading all 3. Approval and acceptance of order dated November 9th, 2023, setting salary of county auditor, assistant auditors, and operating budget for the county auditor's office. Also, approval and acceptance of order dated November 9th for the setting of salary of court reporters, and also the approval and acceptance of salaries for the Juvenile Probation Department for the year 2024 as approved by the Board of Judges on November 9th, 2023. Recommend approval.
Motion approved.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 18B, Community Service Agency approval of the 2023 transfer for the countywide administration to Community Service Agency to fund the county's match for the foster grandparent and senior companion program for a total amount of $99,000.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
All right, 18C1, approval of the obligation of funds. for the Chapter 59 forfeiture fund in the amount of $20,522.75 to fund a current negative unassigned fund balance. I recommend approval.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item C2, approval to appropriate local cash match for Precinct 2, the Texas Parks Wildlife Department, the Lopezville Park Improvement Project in the amount of $1,100,511 in relation to the Precinct 2 Lopezville Grant Award from the Texas Park and Wildlife Recreation Grant, and this is a 50% match. I recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 18C3, approval of certification of revenues by county auditor in the amount of $11,517.05 in relation to revenues received from the Edinburgh School District for the Avila Harwell Safe Walk Community Project and appropriation of same. Recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
18D1, requesting approval to amend the budget for the Howell County Precinct 2 Stormwater Management Project, which is the ARPA number 21-122-017. Recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Last item, 18D2, requesting approval to amend the budget for the Hidalgo County Precinct 2 La Mipa Road Stormwater Management Project, which is ARPA project number 22-122-109. Recommend approval.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
But I think we just got a motion, Judge.
I meant to say motion.
Did we get a second?
Second.
Okay, motion is second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Purchasing Department.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioner, Mr. Guerra Ramirez, for the record, Ignacio Mesco from the Purchasing Department. Agenda item 19A for Executive Office 1A, requesting approval supplemental agreement number 2 between Hidalgo County and Consort Engineers for traffic engineering consulting and other services for the new Hidalgo County Courthouse project to extend the termination date of said agreement with authority for the county judge to sign all required documentation.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
B, requesting approval supplemental agreement number 1 to work authorization number 2 between Hidalgo County and Consort Engineers for the traffic engineering consulting and other services for the new Hidalgo County Courthouse project to amend fee schedule to address interim traffic control plan documentation modifications in the amount of $20,163.66 to authority for the county judge to sign all required documentation.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
19B for County Judge's Office 1A, requesting cessation from competitive bidding requirements on the Texas Local Government Code 262.024A for a personal or professional service.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
B, discussion, consideration, and possible action to approve the scoring grid as attached herein for the purpose of ranking by Hidalgo County Commission score of firm evaluated for demonstrated competence from the county's pool of pre-qualified professional services for professional architectural service agreement for the Hidalgo County Remote Operations Center project. Do you wish to rank in the order of the score?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
C, requesting authority for Hidalgo County Purchasing Department to negotiate a professional architectural service agreement with, commencing with the number 1 ranked firm, Milnet Architectural, to provide architectural services for Hidalgo County Remote Operations Centers project. I recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
19C for Precinct 1A, requesting acceptance and approval of professional engineering services, final negotiated agreement with LNG Consulting Engineer for the Hidalgo County Precinct number 1 Ronald Loop project as ranked and approved by Commissioner Score on July 25th, 2023, agenda item 91748, with authority for the county judge to sign all required documentation.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Be requesting approval of local authorization number 1 in the amount of $468,560 to provide professional engineering services for precinct number 1, Norlana Loop Project Section 4, with authority for County Judge to sign all required documentations and issue of a notice to proceed.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries.
C, pursuant to Article 14 of the Professional Service Agreement with LNG Consulting Engineers, requesting authority to engage subconsultants ROW Surveying Services, Exit Group, and CM Associates. I recommend to approve.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
2, requesting approval to purchase air purification standing purifier for Precinct 1 through Hidalgo County membership with TIPS. Award vendor Safe Track DBA Safe Global Services for a total amount of $174,502.70.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
19D for Precinct 2, 1, requesting approval of work authorization number 3 with an estimated cost of $8,580 as submitted by Terracon Consultants through Hidalgo County's Professional Engineering Service Agreement to provide construction material testing service for the Sunlight Road Improvement Project with authority for County Judge and Commissioner Precinct number 2 to sign all required documentation.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
2, requesting approval to award the award contract to Clercon through Hidalgo County's membership with Bible for the Precinct 2 Administration Complex parking lot improvement project in the amount of $564,330.14 base bid and $186,673.72 alternate number 1 for a total amount of $751,003.86 with authority to issue a notice to proceed upon receipt of the requirement payment and performance bonds.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
19E for Precinct 4, 1, requesting approval to purchase 2 2025 Peterbilt 548 water truck through the Hidalgo County's membership with Purchasing Cooperative of America. Award vendor Big D Tractor, DBA Blue Cat Rental Frontier Equipment in total amount of $386,003 subject to final legal review and approval with authority for County Judge to sign all required documents.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
2A, requesting approval to award contract to the lowest responsible bidder meeting all specifications and requirements, Terra Firma Materials, or Piron Kalishi Base, with authority for the County Judge to sign all required documentation.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
B, pursuant to Article 4.14 of the legal notice, requesting authority to waive minor technicalities for submission requirement to the RFB received. Recommend to approve.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
19F for Health and Human Service Department, 1, requesting acceptance and approval of the interlocal cooperation agreement by and between the County of Hidalgo and the City of La Jolla for animal shelter operation with authority for County Judge to sign required documentation.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
2, requesting acceptance and approval of the interlocal cooperation agreement by and between the County of Hidalgo and City of Huelaco for animal shelter operation with authority for County Judge to sign all required documentation.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
3, acceptance and approval of amendment number 1 to the service contract for Chief Physician Health Authority for Hidalgo County Health and Human Service Department with Dr. Ivan Melendez to exercise the final 1-year extension to include 3 additional 1-year extensions, amend the monthly rate, and include a new scope of service with authority for the County Judge to sign all required documents.
Motion to approve?
Second?
Does this include his services to the jail? Or do you know?
No, this one is just for the Human and Health Service Department, sir.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
4, requesting approval of amendment number 2 to the interlocal agreement with Hidalgo County and the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley for the John Austin Memorial Center to provide a variety of services to help improve the self-sufficiency, health, and well-being of the residents in the area with automatic 1-year renewal terms and to commence on January 1st, 2024. Recommend to approve.
Motion to approve?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
5, requesting approval to award your order contractor Hercon through Hidalgo County's membership with Bybor for the Huelaco Health Center Improvement Project in the amount of $71,117.66, with authority to issue an order to proceed upon receipt of the required payment bond.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
6, requesting approval to award your order contractor Hercon through Hidalgo County's membership with Bybor for the Edinburgh Health Center Improvement Project in the amount of $115,808 with 10 cents, with the authority to issue an order to proceed upon the receipt of the required payment to perform bonds.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
19G for District Court. 1, requesting approval to terminate the lease agreement for 1 48-month copier with GE Capital Information Technology Solution DBA RICO USA, approved by Commissioner's Court on June 9, 2022, due to the permanent closure of the auxiliary court department. I recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
19H for Emergency Management. 1, requesting authority to approve a 3-year term renewal with Everbridge for incident communication support services through the Hidalgo County's membership with General Service Administration Cooperative for the total amount of $88,000 per year, subject to final legal review and approval with authority for county judge to sign all required documentation.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
19I for Facilities Management. 1A, requesting approval to purchase an audiovisual system including installation for the new Facilities Management large conference room from our vendor JSA Rodriguez DBA Telecommunications through Hidalgo County's membership with TIPS Cooperative for the total amount of $55,246 with 41 cents. Recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Be requesting approval to purchase an audiovisual system including installation for the new Facilities Management to a small conference room from our vendor JSJ Rodriguez DBA Telecommunications through Hidalgo County's membership with TIPS Cooperative for the total amount of $25,270 with 70 cents. I recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carries.
18J for Sheriff's Office. 1, requesting approval to award the following contract minimum specification and requirements to purchase supply for the jail commissary for its main with authority for the Hidalgo County Judge to sign all required documents. Giffy Supply Company and Bob Berker Company. I recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
19K for countywide. 1A, requesting approval to award contract to the lowest responsive and responsible bidder meeting all specifications and requirements, Waukesha Pierce Industries, for generator services repair and maintenance with authority for county judge to sign all required documentation. Recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carries.
Be pursuant to Article 4.14 of the legal notice, requesting authority to waive minor technicalities for the submission requirements of the RFB receipt.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
2, requesting approval to award finally negotiated contract to the ranked vendors on for pre-positioned brush and vegetated debris removal service to the following. First, TFR Enterprises. Second, Aftermath Disaster Recovery. Third, CTC Disaster Response. Fourth, DRC Emergency Services. Fifth, 8A Builders. Recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
3A, requesting approval to award multiple vendors for general printing services and related supplies as follows. Contract number C23-0299A-1212, our vendor Gateway Printing and Office Supplies. C23-0299B-1212, our vendor Gulf Data Products. C23-0299C-1212, our vendor Scott Merriman. And C23-0299D-1212, our vendor Hunting Sky Production DBA Fast Science. I recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Be pursuant to Article 4.14 of the legal knowledge requesting authority to waive minor technicalities for submission requirements to the RFB receipt.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
4, requesting approval to award final and negotiated contracts to the ranked vendors for pre-positioned turnkey water extraction and related services to the following. First, Movac Service Company. Second, YG Environmental Services. I recommend to approve.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
5, requesting acceptance and approval of the interlocal governmental agreement between Hidalgo County and the Hidalgo County Appraisal District for the year 2024 for participation in the following employee benefits, with authority for the county judge to sign all required documents: cell phone medical insurance program, stop loss, pharmacy, term life, AD&D, and voluntary products. I recommend to approve.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ms. Guo.
Judge, Commissioners, just very quickly, item 20A, 1, 2, and 3, there is no action or presentation this week. Item 20B, requesting approval for county judge to sign the personal property donation receipt form for the Progreso Head Start modular building donation to the Catholic Diocese of Brownsville. All is in order.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item C, requesting approval of memorandum of understanding by and between Hidalgo County Drainage District Number 1, Hidalgo County Urban County, and Hidalgo County as it relates to the Palmview Lateral Improvement Project Phase 1 2018 HMID competition. And this is pending final legal review.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
C2 is requesting approval of memorandum of understanding by and between Hidalgo County Drainage District Number 1, Hidalgo County Urban County, and Hidalgo County as it relates to the Palmview Lateral Improvement Projects Phase 2 2019 HMID competition, again, pending final legal review.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 20D, discussion, consideration, and possible action to assign any and all floodway easements, rights of way to the Hidalgo County Drainage District Number 1 in connection to floodway easement rights of way on land owned by Bada Real Estate LLC and authorize execution of the same by the county judge, subject to final legal review.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries.
Item 20E is approval to accept settlement money orders from Oscar Ivan Villarreal in the amount of $1,200 to settle an auto accident claim with one of our county vehicles.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And item 21A1, 21A1, B, and C, there's no specific action or discussion this week. We do have closed session.
Pursuant to Chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code, we'll be retiring to closed session to discuss items listed under Section 551.01, .071, .071, .072, .074, and .087. I have a motion to do so.
Motion made.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I have 11:27 a.m. Okay, we're back from closed session. I've got 33 minutes after 12. We do have some action items to take and other items on the agenda.
Yes.
You want to take the closed session items first?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Judge. So we'll go to open session. So under open session, there's no action under real estate acquisition. Item B, consultation advice to counsel regarding any potential under contemplated litigation, settlement offers, and/or legal matters subject to the attorney-client privilege under authority of the Open Meetings Act, Section 501.071 Government Code. There's no specific action to be taken this week. Item C, consultation with legal counsel regarding legal action due to emergency situation. There's no specific action to be taken. Item D, deliberation regarding appointment, employment, and duties of planning director. I'm going to refer back to Human Resources, Ms. Erica.
Good afternoon, Judge, Commissioners, and Mr. Guerra.
Thank you.
Item 10I for the Human Resources Department under the Planning Department. Item number 1 is discussion and action to appoint and/or employ the Hidalgo County Planning Department Director, effective upon Commissioner's Court approval. The appointee nominated is Mr. Anthony Uresti.
Make a motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item 10I2, approval and all appropriate actions to set the compensation for Hidalgo County Planning Department Director.
All right, Ms. Erica, and recommendation is a grade 21, step 2.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Have a great afternoon.
Ms. Erica, we also have some cleanup work. Counselor?
As a matter of clarification, Erica, just so that it's stated on the record, the item that was rescinded and then approved as corrected was 10G1, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
We good?
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Erica.
Have a great afternoon.
So again, going back to open session, item E. Cause number 4198-21-F, Marcos Antonio Hernandez et al. Versus City of Alamo et al. Judge Commissioners, in settlement of, again, cause number 4198-21-F, Marcos Antonio Hernandez et al. Versus City of Alamo, I'm asking the court to entertain a motion in settlement of $282,500.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Item F, cause number 720CV00257, Cadena Zuniga Herrera et al. Versus Stephen Farias et al. There's no specific action to be taken this week. Item G, civil action number 423CV02778, Aspen Specialty Insurance Company versus Allied Healthcare Providers of Hidalgo County et al. There's no specific action to be taken this week. We will have this matter on for the next court session. Item H, civil action number M723CV00388, Guillermo San Miguel Sanchez et al. Versus County of Hidalgo et al. Judge Commissioner, I'd like to refer back to agenda item. Where is it? Where's my item? Oh, I'm sorry. Item 23A, requesting exemption from competitive bidding requirements under Texas Local Government Code Section 2620248 professional service for the provision of legal services representation in connection with litigation.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And item 23B, engaging with the firm of Marisa Hernandez for the provision of legal services representation in connection with litigation and authority to submit letter of engagement subject to compliance with House Bill 1295. And again, this is specific to civil action number M723CV00388, Guillermo San Miguel Sanchez et al. Versus County of Hidalgo.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And Judge Commissioners, on that same action, or on that same item number, civil action number M723CV00388, Guillermo San Miguel Sanchez et al. Versus County of Hidalgo, I'd like to refer back to, again, item 23A, requesting exemption from competitive bidding requirements under Texas Local Government Code, Section 2620248, professional service for the provision of legal services representation in connection with litigation.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And item 23B, engagement with the firm of Michael McGurk for the provision of legal services representation in connection with litigation, authority to submit letter of engagement, subject to compliance with House Bill 1295. And again, this action is specific also to civil action number M723CV00388, Guillermo San Miguel Sanchez et al. Versus County of Hidalgo.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Okay, and claim of Alejandra de la Cruz. Judge Commissioners, we will proceed as directed.
Motion to approve? Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
My apologies, this proceed as directed as discussed in closed session. And item K, claim of Michael Davis. Judge Commissioners, I'd like Settlement Authority to make an offering in the amount of $521.89.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And item L, claim of Benito Gonzalez. And Judge Commissioners, I'd like Settlement Authority to make, or I'm requesting Settlement Authority to make an offering in the amount of $680.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
And I believe I skipped one. Let me get this last one. Item I, C number 4621-23-B, Vidal Roman versus Hidalgo County. Judge Commissioners, I'd like to refer to item 23A, requesting exemption from competitive bidding requirements under Texas Local Government Code, Section 2620248, a professional service for the provision of legal services representation in connection with litigation.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
And item 23B, engagement with the firm of Carlos Escobar for the provision of legal services representation in connection with litigation. Authority to submit letter of engagement, subject to compliance with House Bill 1295, specific to item I, C 4621-23-B, Vidal Roman versus Hidalgo County.
Motion to approve?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Judge Commissioners. There is no action. Item 25, closed session, and item 26, open session. Before we adjourn, Judge Commissioners, our last court session is next week, and that will be on the 19th. Next week on the 19th. That will be a morning meeting, 9:30 Drainage District and 10 a.m. Commissioners Court. That, and again, that is the last court session of the year, with one caveat, unless something comes up that we would need to hold a special meeting.
We have one more item we need clarification on.
Yes.
Under purchasing, item 19F2, with a note that that item was approved subject to final legal review. As a matter of clarification for the record.
As a matter of clarification, yes. Final legal review. Okay. That is all we have for today, Judge Commissioners.
I have a motion to adjourn.
Motion made.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.
Thank you.
Happy holidays, everyone.